everybody, welcome to the Hacienda. Ribbit here. Today we're going to do some South African Bobotie again, but this time we're going to do it my way. Last time I utilized this chutney, Major Gray's mango chutney. It was good. I made it the standard official way, and we loved it. I made it another time since. This time we're going to do it my way. I want to give a shout out to John Davis. He is a subscriber and a commenter, and he told me for original flavor you got to use Mrs. H.S.Ball's chutney. This is from South Africa, made from 100% South African products, and she has a wide variety of these. I got lucky and I got a 2-pack of these for just about the price of one, and it is so good. I've already finished the first jar. So we're going to utilize this instead of Major Ball's. Now, Major, what is his name? Major Gray's. Mrs. Ball's has several different chutneys. The green lid is the hot one. I can tell you it was not hot. All right? It wasn't even vaguely spicy. But whatever. Next time I'll get the extra hot. So I'm going to jazz it up with some jalapenos and some hot chili sauce. It's got garlic in it. It's going to be a little bit of zing. Now, last time I utilized milk, John Davis says goat milk is totally acceptable and original, so we're going to utilize that. Plus, I'm going to thicken up the custard with an additional egg. I utilized 3 last time. I'm going to use 4. So, otherwise, we're going to use the same recipe. You'll see the ingredients in the notes below, and let's get going. This promises to be really good. First off, what we're going to do is caramelize 2 onions. Okay, the rule is 1 good-sized onion per pound of meat. And we're doing 2 pounds of meat again. To those caramelized onions, now we add the 2 pounds of ground beef. And after making this recipe a couple times, I can tell you the leaner the ground beef, the better. So let's start breaking this down and cooking it. Right, so we got that broken up and it's starting to cook over between medium high and medium. And now we're going to add some garlic, and we're going to add about like that. To that, we're going to add the 1 bay leaf. And I know that just cracks me up. What's 1 bay leaf going to do? I don't know. But that's what the recipe calls for. That's what we're doing. Now, my favorite tomato paste in a tube. We're going to do that. We'll call that about 3 tablespoons. Now, we do need vinegar. And I like apple cider vinegar. And I think this is in keeping with tradition, and we're going to go with 2 tablespoons. At this point, we're going to add all the spices, and check the notes below. You'll see the list of ingredients again. We're going to also add the chopped and de-seeded jalapenos at this point. That is an addition of mine. Last time, you astute viewers will notice I used lime juice. This time I'm using lemon juice, and I have found that I like lemon juice better in this recipe. I love limes, I love lime juice, but lemons work better, and here's the zest of 1 lemon. We'll put that there. And the hot chili paste, and we're going to add Mrs. Ball's chutney here in a moment. Okay, we got all the ingredients, the spices rather, nicely incorporated there, and we're cooking it at medium heat. I found out over making this a few times, it's best if you just cook the meat slowly over medium heat. It's fine because you got to do other things meanwhile. So we're going to add the chutney now. And I told you I've already eaten one jar. It's that good. So we're going to be generous. We're going to go like that. And this is not hot, but it is so savory. It is amazing. Excuse me. I got this at my favorite online retailer. It was a very good deal. 2 jars, and these are 16.5-ounce jars for the price of 1 back then. I don't know if you can get that price now, but I'm buying this again. This is good stuff, highly recommended. Let's continue cooking. Meanwhile, that bay leaf is still swimming around in there. Right, so we got the 3 slices of crustless white bread that I soaked in the goat milk and then squoze it to squeeze goat milk out. And we're going to mix that in until it disappears in this melange. And the goat milk we're going to save. We're going to add more to make a total of 1.5 cups. And to that we're going to whisk in the 4 eggs. So join me in a bit. So carefully we're going to pour the custard mixture over top. And remember, we're using goat milk this time. And I've added 1 extra egg. I want my custard a little firmer. Although it was very firm the last couple times, I think adding an extra egg works better. And we got the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit preheated. And now we're going to decorate this. And of course they always shift when you put it in the oven, but that's fine. With the magical mystical bay leaves. And let's bake it. And here we go. Delightfully hot, bubbly Bobotie from South Africa, made my way. Alright, folks, this is delicious. The H.S.Ball's chutney is so savory, so delicious. It just changes the entire recipe. The lemon certainly adds a lot more than the lime did. The addition of the jalapeno peppers gives it a nice zing. Very tasty. And of course you can see how the bay leaves shift as you put it in the oven, but that's okay. This is delicious stuff. Folks, if you don't make Bobotie, you need to, because this is the best meat casserole on the planet. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.